My name is Sania Amin Shah. I'm studying in MBA Tech CE and this is my Iks presentation. The topic I chose is Mosque Architecture and Sustainability. Introduction about this topic. Mosque architecture isn't only a reflection of Islamic culture and art, but also a symbol of community and sustainability. Traditional mosques were designed to adapt to their environment using local materials and climate responsive techniques. As in the earlier centuries, the Muslim community was majorly based in areas like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and these were the desert areas. So the material needed to be climate responsive, and the techniques which were used for building the mosques were majorly supposed to sustain in the climatic conditions over there. Historical context. Mosques have evolved over centuries from simple structures to grand architectural marvels. They used to be simpler as compared to now because lack of resources, lack of creativity, lack of people who advanced in the particular sector. So it has evolved along with the other things as well. Early mosques in the Arabian Peninsula used mud and palm trunks. As per the availability of material over there, such as palm trunk and mud, the mosques were built using that only. Later designs in regions like Persia and India incorporated domes, arcs, and courtyards. As the regions shifted, they used the archaeological technologies used in the India, such as domes, arches, and courtyards. Each region adapted designs to suit local climates and materials. As the domes and arches were suitable for the climatic conditions in India, those were incorporated in the designs. Architectural features. Large courtyards for natural ventilation, high domes for air circulation and cooling, minarets for visual and acoustic functions, use of geometrical and floral patterns instead of human imagery, water features like fountains symbolizing purity and thermal comfort, large courtyards for natural ventilation, as in for the natural ventilation so that sustainability keeps intact. Fans are not used. Natural ventilation does most of the cooling part. As most of the mosques are made of marble, so the ventilation really helps cooling down the marble. High domes for air circulation and cooling. High domes tend to give us more space for the air to pass. Minarets for visual and acoustic function. Again, instead of a straight wall, minarets are used so that the airflow is maximum. Use of geometric and floral patterns instead of human imagery. If human imagery was to be sculpted, it would have been sculpted on a wall. So the geometric and floral patterns actually allow the wall to have minaret. Water features like fountains. Fountains, again, the whole ecosystem of the area, it's good for cooling purpose and also for people to do wudu. Sustainable principles. Traditional mosque architecture inherently followed sustainable practices, such as locally sourced and eco-friendly materials. As given in the Arabian example, locally sourced palm trunk was used. Passive cooling through domes and courtyards. Daylight with minimal artificial lighting needs. Community-based construction and maintenance. The people staying in the mosque do most of the maintenance part. That's how the sustainability is boosted. Modern sustainable mosques. Recent mosque design incorporate green technologies such as solar panels for energy efficiency, rainwater harvesting system, green roofs for natural insulation, smart lighting and ventilation system. For example, this is one of the biggest sustainable mosque example in India. This is Badriya Juma Masjid, which is situated in Kundapur, Karnataka. This is one of the major sustainable project based in India. Here I have one case study. which is based on Jama Masjid. It was built in 1656 by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. The Jama Masjid is one of the India's most iconic mosques, reflecting sustainable design rooted in traditional Indian Islamic architecture. This goes way back in the 1656 during the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. He used local materials constructed with red sandstone. This is still standing as one of the beautiful things Delhi has. Local materials such as red sandstone was used, white marble was used, and these were the locally sourced in Delhi at that time. So the transportation was also reduced, again boosting the sustainability. Natural cooling. The whole architecture is shaped in domes and has a is far away, high up in the ground. So it helps with the ventilation, naturally cooling, water harvesting. Central ablution tank collects rainwater for ritual cleansing and passive cooling as well. Climate adaptation. The openings, the whole design allows the daylight while minimizing heat and glare. Cultural sustainability. Still an active religious and social hub, preserving heritage and community identity. It is also one of the famous tourist attraction. Many people come outside of India, come to visit Jama Masjid as well. The takeaway from here is the Jama Masjid shows how traditional design principles naturally incorporated modern sustainability ideas, blending beauty, culture, and environmental harmony. Some other Indian examples are Siddhi Sayyid Mosque, which is in Ahmedabad. It is famous for its stone windows, which naturally filter light and heat. Then there's Adhi Din Ka Jhopra in Ajmer. It's an early Indo-Islamic design with local stone and carvings, showing the fusion of Indian and Islamic architectural wisdom. The design is the main thing here. Conclusion: mosque architecture beautifully blends spirituality, culture, and sustainability. By learning from traditional designs and integrating modern technologies, mosques can continue to serve as models for sustainable community spaces. Thank you.